Have you ever wondered how your assumptions about love and acceptance shape your relationship? Well, what if I told you that you have the power to transform any relationship simply by changing your assumptions? So imagine, if you will, the love and harmony that you could create. Stay tuned, because this could be the key to saving your relationship or saving your marriage. This is Relationship Rescue. Welcome to Relationship Rescue, the most important time you're going to spend on your relationship today. So whether you're driving to work, sitting on the toilet, hiding from your partner, walking on eggshells, stay tuned, because what you're about to hear could save your marriage or relationship. Today, we're diving into the law of assumption and how it creates the love life you desire. Today's episode, you can change any relationship to create the relationship that you want. Today, we're talking about the law of assumption in relationships, how it affects your relationship and your marriage. Now, one of the biggest challenges that we all face, people face in relationships, is the belief that love and acceptance should be earned or is perhaps conditional. Now, this often happens after a divorce, a breakup, several breakups, or many heartbreaks. I deal with this a lot in my consulting side of the business, where people are trying to date again after a divorce and they keep expecting someone else to somehow meet all their expectations and fulfill all the wounds and make up for every heartbreak that's ever happened that was done by somebody else, right? They expect trust and love to be earned from now on, just because the last 2, 3, or maybe 10 lovers have betrayed that trust or betrayed that love. Therefore, it makes it somehow okay to demand that others give you love, respect, and trust without you giving it first. That doesn't make any sense. So this starts a negative loop of just unfulfilling relationships from a really erroneous idea that's just not possible, not true. It's just a fact that this kind of a belief just breeds more insecurity and anxiety, just continuing the cycle of doubt, fear, and this ruins the foundation of every relationship and marriage moving forward. Ask yourself, are you trusting your current partner? Are you holding them to a standard where you are now withholding love and trust because you perceive that they need to do something to earn your love and trust? You can see this is a problem if you're in a marriage. You can see this is a problem if you're in a new relationship where you're running around saying, well, I'm not going to show you mine. You show me yours first. Come on. This just isn't going to work. And here lies the challenge. Recognizing that it's our insecurities that we're reflecting in our relationships. Yeah, this is a very hard pill to swallow. The next challenge also lies in embracing and understanding that the external conflicts that you're facing with your partner is 99% of the time a projection of your own inner world, your inner turmoil, your doubts, your fears, your wounds. You have your stories, but they just are getting in the way now. They're an excuse. They become a projection onto others because you haven't let go of it. You keep that story alive, and you wonder why the problem keeps manifesting. So I want you to hear this powerful idea. Believing that love must be earned creates a cycle of insecurity. Shifting this belief to one of unconditional love, just watch your relationship transform from fear to trust to abundance. You know what it's like to fall in love again for the first time, that honeymoon phase. You can restart that calculator, restart that calendar, restart that experience anytime, any place, right here, right now. All you have to do is shift your love from conditional. I need you to do this for me, X, Y, Z. I'm giving a checklist of all the wrongs you have done in our marriage or relationship. I need you to fulfill my needs first. Yeah. Come on, stop that. That's just silly. When you remove the conditional aspect of love and go back to the truth, which is unconditional love for everyone, whether they're romantic or not, just love because that's your natural state, this changes everything. So reflect on this teaching from Neville Goddard. Everyone is you pushed out. That's right. Everyone is you pushed out. You may have heard this before. Well, this disrupts the conventional, regular, conditional view of relationships where you and I are we're separate entities, separate individuals. No, that keeps us chasing our tail around and around and around, going from husband to wife, divorce, married again, partner after partner, until we realize, holy crap, everyone is me pushed out. This truth informs you and I that every conflict and every insecurity that I perceive in my partner is just a direct reflection of my own inner state. Now, again, this is not victim shaming. This is not putting anyone down. If you're responsible, then you have all the power. So this should feel, I hope this feels like an empowering idea when you realize that you are actually reflecting out on everyone around you and get past the part of you that says, no, that can't be it. I have data, I have facts, I have witnesses, I have proof. If you can push past all those illusions of reality and just accept that your inner state is literally reflecting on everyone around you, especially those sacred relationships, those with our lovers. Ooh, that is true empowerment. It puts you in the driver's seat. No longer a victim to your relationships or the world. You are the creator of everything you're experiencing. That's exciting. That's empowering.
You need to listen to this. Don't miss this one.
Love is meant to uplift and empower, not hurt and diminish. If your relationship has become a battlefield, it's time to take action. In Relationship Rescue, I share the various strategies that have helped other couples reclaim the magic they share. It won't be easy, but the work is worth it. Order your copy today and start the journey towards renewal, healing, and the deepest love you've ever known. So I want you to absorb another beautiful and powerful idea. Assume that your partner loves you unconditionally. Yeah, I don't care if they're behaving in a way that contradicts that idea. I'm telling you and I'm asking you, that's where the magic is. I'm telling you to assume that your partner loves you unconditionally and persist in that thought, regardless of the outside conditions telling you it's wrong. This belief transforms your perception and allows you to select the ideal experience of your reality, including a deep connection with yourself and everyone around you, including your lover. How about that? If you haven't heard me say this before, here it is for the first time. What we're demonstrating is this: heaven and hell actually exist in the exact same moment of space and time. Often when I help individuals, men and women going through a divorce, after the divorce, trying to date again, and the pattern is repeating itself, even though that person's gone, for example. When they haven't changed their assumptions, the process repeats itself. But by changing their assumption, there's always a moment when they realize, and they call me, or they're in a session with me, and they say, Anthony, holy crap, it was there all the time. Yes, heaven and hell exist at the exact same moment of space and time. When you are observing things you don't like and staring at them and calling them names and labeling them and talking to your friends and family and posting blogs and social media about it and TikToks about it, guess what? You get more of that. And you also don't see the amazing things, the beautiful things, the parts that your lover, even when you're going through a challenge, they never stop taking out the trash, for example. They never stopped bringing you coffee in the morning. We all know that even when we're in conflict with our partner, think about this. What's the one thing that even when you and your lover are fighting for weeks at end, what is that one thing that they do no matter what? that actually means they love you and care about you? Have you been ignoring that or saying that doesn't matter because you don't have the list of 10 of the things that everyone says you should be getting from your husband or wife? Those assumptions are hurting one person, you. So you can stop that and change that. By shifting your assumption, you literally change your perception of reality. The one that's right in front of you changes right before your very eyes. And it's amazing when I hear about the husband or wife, the boyfriend, the girlfriend suddenly transforms before my client's eyes because they persisted in the new assumption with intention, with unconditional love. Because whether it works out or not, if you're coming from a place of unconditional love, you're going to be okay. You're going to be happy. Whether you stay or go, walk around in love. Get the point? That's unconditional living. That's how we all really want to be, isn't it? Without excuses. So love everybody, no matter what they do. You may choose to stay or choose to go, but do it. Stay or go in love. It starts with you, projects to them. So as a result of applying the law of assumption, this causes a shift in your relationships inside of you and then in the relationship in front of you. By embodying the belief in unconditional love, that's just who you truly are, no matter what. That state of absolute being, you create a stable, loving environment and mindset of receiving and giving where both you and your spouse or your lover actually feels valued and secure. Showing up full, fulfilled, and unconditional changes every interaction, every thought, every feeling, every belief. This is 10 times more powerful than demanding your partner behave in a very specific way so that you can perceive love from them. That's just conditional. That's just a band-aid to the real issue. And eventually you're not going to be happy with whatever you're telling them to do, and you're still going to have a problem. So again, hear this. When you embody the belief in unconditional love, your relationship becomes a safe, loving, compassionate, and powerful relationship, the one you've always truly wanted. And surprise, surprise, it may be the one you already have. You just haven't noticed it. Wow. I'm excited for you. So to truly integrate this understanding and take control of your relationship, we've created a comprehensive workbook. Now, this isn't just another set of exercises. It's literally the same transformative guide that I give to all my one-on-one clients. It's designed to help you master your assumptions and create the relationship that you truly desire. And with that, here is the next step. Download the Relationship Rescue Workbook at relationshiprescueworkbook.com. This will save your marriage and save your relationship in 3 days if you're willing to put in the work. And remember, what have you got to lose? Whether you stay or whether you go, you take yourself with you. Now, after you download the workbook, I want you to come back here and tell me, what is the one assumption in your relationship or marriage that you are willing to change right here, right now? Share in the comments below. I'd love to hear insights and support you and celebrate the wins, because that's why I created this podcast and channel, because it works. And I want it to work for you in your life, in your relationships. Let's continue on your journey. This is Anthony Cortino, Sacred Cobra, reminding you that you're sacred, you're worthy, and you are love. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.